What's up, traders? Welcome to 7MinuteMarket.com, utilizing technical analysis to predict direction based on human emotion. Today is May 14th, 2012. This analysis is for entertainment purposes only. I do not and or will not make any recommendations to buy or sell anything. This is just simply my opinion. Let's get started. We have a lot to cover. This is a chart of the SPY, which is the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. Right now, all we're doing is we have this down move, and then we're possibly consolidating. However, we had this little small pullback here, retesting this trend line here, and then now it looks like we're heading back down. Can we actually come straight down into this level here? I guess anything is possible, but I really don't see it happening right now. I do see this as a plausibility or a possibility, even more near term now that I see the weakness in the markets. However, coming straight down into it again is a possibility, but I'm more in the camp of we would probably get a small bounce first. I mean, when I say probably, it's only because we're at this pivot point here. We have this gap window here. We have kind of a lot of support under here, and we're kind of into this level here. Not really, but we've already broken down from that level. In any case, we do have some support here, so there is a possibility, more than likely, that we may get a small bounce tomorrow. And if that happens, that just validates the sideways movement before we come straight down. Again, this week you have to remember, on Friday options expire. Therefore, this week the institutions and the big time players will be whipping the markets up and down, trying to do a shakeout on whoever's long and whoever's short. To be honest with you, however, if we did get some up move, even though I am a bearish bias in the more midterm, if we do somehow bounce into this 20 moving average with this 50 moving average coming right over that, I would actually initiate a short. I mean, I'd be pretty comfortable with that. But as it is now, I'm just waiting for a pattern and a nice entry. I am still bearish. However, I do expect a little bit of a bounce first. Until the end of this week, I'll make a decision whether to go long or short. Okay, so that's for the SPY. Most importantly, other than the S&P 500, we have this the dollar. Now we have to watch the dollar because, as we all know, dollar up, market down, and vice versa. So right now in the dollar, we've broken out of this upper trend line here. We're looking still for that pullback. I know I mentioned in previous videos that we may get a pullback on the dollar actually on this level here. We didn't get that. We just broke right through that level, and now we're testing this level over here. I'm expecting at least a 50% retracement between there and this this upper trend line here, which is now support, before going higher. We have these two moving averages coming around here, giving it this a little bit more pressure, but anything can happen. We do have another level up here for the dollar, but believe it or not, my mathematical calculation level is between here and here. Actually, the mathematical calculated level actually gave me a price of 85.23. Now here's the thing, that seems kind of like, out of the question. Like, there's no way the dollar is going to reach that high that fast. I mean, we're going to have to break through the highest of, since last year. Well, after I kind of took a look at it, let's take a quick look at the weekly here. We have this upper trend line here that coincides actually with the price level from that mathematical calculation. So to be honest, I mean, we're never going to go straight up there. It doesn't happen that way. We're going to have pullbacks and bounces and whatnot in between, but there is a possibility based on that we could actually reach here on the dollar. And if that's the case, then the market's expected to come down hard and fast. Okay. And the markets are pretty much going down based on fear because of Europe and the situations out there. This is it would make sense for us to take a look at the VIX real quick. We did get a breakout of this upper trend line here, and we did do at least a minimum of a 50% retrace back to the support line here before we headed back up. It would not be out of the question for the VIX to reach the 200 moving average. It looks like that's where it wants to go. Nothing's guaranteed, however, because this is a week of volatility. However, we just need to keep our eye on that and make sure it doesn't get there. Or if it does get there, what I'm hoping for is we get a pullback before we get there, so I can actually short the market while the VIX goes higher. All right. The one thing I want to really look at is the GOD, which is the ETF that tracks gold. I'm really liking this pattern right here, right now. $49.16 is where I would initiate a long position for a small bounce. Okay, I do think that gold is getting demolished. I don't think that gold is going to get a significant bounce. I just think it's going to be a small bounce. But if it reaches that level, which is this level here, 49.16, then I'll initiate a long position for gold for maybe a day or so. You just have to remember that gold is in a confirmed downtrend, and doing a counter trend trade, you want to just be more a little bit quicker in your trades, and that if you get out as soon as you make a profit, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. At that point, if we do get a bounce off this level, then I'll probably look for another shorting opportunity on gold for it to reach the level down here. I just don't think right now that we would come straight into this level all the way down here. I just don't see that happening without a pullback first. Of course, it's just what the charts are telling me, and nothing's 100% guaranteed. But my trades are based on what I see and not what I think. Next stock I want to look at is Apple. Apple has broken down through this trend line on the bottom trend line here. We have confirmed on the breakdown. You know what? To be honest with you, I do not see any problems with Apple hitting this level here. Right now, it is into support from this semi-double bottom here, or a triple bottom, if you will. And we will get some support at the 548 level. Okay. Other than that, though, those are going to be minor support. And I do expect Apple to come down here. You may have bounces here and there, but it's not that far away after all. Okay, that's for Apple. I will not be initiating a short or a long position. Actually, I will be initiating a long position if Apple can get down here. If Apple can come straight down here, then a long position would actually be very favorable in my opinion. One stock that I really like right now is Visa. Visa has this down movement here, and it's making this beautiful bearish consolidation. It's also underneath these two moving averages. In fact, if Visa can get back up into this 20 moving average here with a price of around approximately 119.35, I will be initiating a short on Visa if it can get up there tomorrow. So if we do get a bounce tomorrow, then that'll be my that'll be the point that I initiate a short on Visa. Let me just get my mathematical calculations in here real quick. Visa is actually right into the first mathematical calculation, which is probably why it's consolidating right now. If we can get a little bit more consolidation, I do not think that it won't get to this bottom one here. I mean that there's a possibility if we can break down underneath here and then confirm that getting down to this level would not be far off. Okay. Actually, this mathematical calculation here is right at gap fill as well. So, you know, it's a plausible area for Visa to come down into. So there's two scenarios I see. If we get an update tomorrow and Visa can get up to this level here, then I will be initiating a short. Obviously, it depends on pattern, but that's pretty much the basics to that. However, if the market continues down and gold reaches this level here, then I'll be initiating a long position. Obviously, it also depends on pattern, but that's pretty much what I have in the books for now. Okay, well, this is your 7-minute market update, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.